Pain? Headaches? And fever? Take one MedLemon hot medication in the morning and one at night to feel sharp again.
We joined on this chilly morning in Johannesburg by the very knowledgeable Dr. Lerato Masemola, who's going to share her ideas on a topic that's very relevant in winter, namely colds and flus. What causes a cold or bout of flu?
They're both caused by viruses, and the common cold, caused by rhinoviruses, typically a self-limiting illness, may last anything between 3 to 10 days, affects the upper respiratory, therefore the sniffles and the sore throat. The influenza infection, on the other hand, a much more serious illness caused by an influenza virus, can end up with complications, sometimes even in hospital with viral pneumonias and such.
Do these infections happen more frequently in winter?
Definitely. There have been some speculated reasons why and some proven reasons why. The low temperature can drop the body temperature as well, and that then affects the immune system because it needs an optimum kind of temperature to function properly, and that renders you weak and you can catch infections easily. But also the air is drier, so the germs live longer and it can go further. Also, people huddle together in winter, behind closed doors, behind closed windows, and if somebody's got a bit of a sniffle, germs just spread much more easily.
So what causes the cold or flu virus to spread?
Number of ways. Typically aerosol. Somebody coughs or sneezes into the air and the bugs travel far and catch many people. Touching surfaces, so hand to surface to hand and back to the person who touched that can also spread the viruses. But also hand to hand. How often do you shake people's hands during the day? So they've coughed, you didn't see them. Hello, Mr. So-and-so, and there you also get the flu virus.
When does the cold and flu epidemic typically start?
Typically, I say mid-May to early June, but this year I've noticed that it started a bit earlier, like early April, mid-April, because of the cold and wet weather then already, and it may last to end of July, beginning to mid-August as well.
So what type of strains are we experiencing in South Africa this year?
For colds, there are millions of viruses, so too many to mention. Influenza, however, has a vaccine which typically targets the strains which we'll experience year to year. So this year is the H3N2, H1N1, and influenza type B virus as well. This is why it's important to actually get the vaccine early on before the flu epidemic starts.
So how can we prepare ourselves for the onset of winter colds and flus?
Well, as I mentioned, vaccinate if you're at risk, low immune system, the very old, the very young, healthcare professionals. But also just keep it basic. Hand hygiene is very important. Eat healthy, exercise, and keep your body strong so that if you are contracting these viruses, you're able to fight them off easily.
Thank you, Dr. Masemola, for sharing your views on this interesting topic. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of people out there who benefit from your wisdom and knowledge. If there are any of you out there who have any questions about this topic, please do consult your medical practitioner.
Introducing new 18-pack MedLemon hot medication. Bigger pack, greater value. Feel sharp with MedLemon.